Hello there and welcome to the series of videos that's going through the content of A-level maths in the first year. Here we're looking at modelling with quadratics so you can answer questions from exercise 2H. So recently they've favoured putting in quadratic equations that have a context to them. So projectile motion is a good example. So with a projectile motion, for example, a spear is thrown over level ground from the top tower. The height h is in meters, is the spear above the ground t seconds, and is modelled by the function. And it gives you a quadratic function here, so 12.25 plus 14.7t minus 4.9t squared. So, for example, if you wanted to work out the height of the spear after 1 second, then you'd just plug in 1 for the value t, and you'd work out the height after 1 second. The first question is, interpret the meaning of the constant 12.25 in this question. Now what 12.25 refers to is when we substitute in t equals 0 here, this expression will disappear, this expression here will disappear, and all we'll be left with is 12.25. So what 12.25 means is effectively the height at which the spear has initially been thrown at. So 12.25 represents the starting height of the tower or the starting height of the projectile. Okay, part B, after how many seconds does the spear hit the ground? So in this case we want a height of 0 meters off the ground. So what we need to solve here is a quadratic equation, and here what we're going to do is use that quadratic formula that we know and have used so far. So A is minus 4.9, B is 14.7, C is 12.25. And substitute this into the quadratic formula. And being really careful, we get t equals 0.679 or t equals 3.68. Now only one of these solutions makes sense according to our context. We can't go back into negative time, so effectively the 0.679 solution is not part of our answer. We're only going to take 3.68 seconds here as our answer, as that is the amount of time that's passed before it hits the ground. There's also a mode in your calculator that can help you work this out. Part C is write h of t in the form a minus b bracket t minus c squared, where a, b and c are constants. Effectively it wants you to complete the square of this expression here, and then D has a use for it. So let's try and do that then. So what we have to do first is it'd probably be better to put the minus 4.9t squared at the front. So in this case here, what we should do is factorise out the minus 4.9 from both the first two terms, leave the last one until the end. So we've pulled out 4.9 from both of these two terms here. Complete the square with these two expressions here. So what we're going to have here is half of 3 is minus 1.5. So t minus 1.5 squared, and then remember the technique here is to then take away the 1.5 squared, so take away 2.25. What we can then do is expand back out the brackets with the minus 4.9, so we are left with this. Simplify these two values at the end, and then just rearrange it into the form that you would have. So it'd be 23.25275 minus 4.9 times by t minus 1.5. So in this expression here, A is equal to 23.75275. B is the value at the front, so that's it's a negative, so B is just 4.9. And C here is 1.5. Okay, so part D here is using your answer to part C, find out the maximum height of the spear when it reaches this height. So using this expression here, what we want is to reduce this value here as much as we can, because that is then going to therefore give us a maximum height. So if we want this expression here to equal 0, so that we then get this maximum height. So this is our maximum height, And to reduce this value here, what we need is t to equal 1.5 so that this bracket is equal to 0. So after 1.5 seconds, the height is at 23.275.